Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com, your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly, email tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a watch that launched in 2002, a model that may be the most in-demand discontinued Cartier among men. This is the Cartier Roadster, 37 millimeters wide, not including the crown structure, in yellow gold. The watch is slender at 10.2 millimeters thick, and from lug tip to lug tip, it measures 44.1 millimeters. Now, it's a little bit difficult to describe the fit of non-round watches, because I promise you, 37 millimeters doesn't describe the size or the stance of the watch on the wrist. Now, my wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference, and you can see it does look larger, more like a 41 millimeter round watch, and that's really how you should consider it. Think of it as more like a 41 millimeter round watch. It is very flat for what it is, 100 meters and water resistant. With an automatic movement and a unique quick-release lug system, this is a watch that can slide underneath the cuff, so though it is a sports watch, it can be used as a dress watch. Consider it suitable for wrists down to 14 centimeters in circumference. Taking a look at the hardware and the software, you can see this is a Cartier factory strap. The Roadster was always designed for the strap to look integrated with no daylight between strap and case, so you can see that the strap actually swells to match the thickness of the lugs, and then it actually fills the case band. Take a quick look at the underside. You can see there is the pull tab quick release system that Cartier developed and later licensed to other Wristshot group companies. Now you can find many accessory straps still offered by Cartier, and the idea is to give you options to change the look of your watch, but also if you wish to go swimming, something that is water resistant. Calfskin on the bottom, alligator on the top, black with a monotone stitch, a folded edge, and a little bit of bolstering close to the case. It uses a deployant clasp that is extremely similar to the one originally invented by Louis Cartier back in 1909. That was the world's first ever deployant clasp. And this one is similar in function, though a little bit more modern in terms of the shaping of the swing arm. The way this works, and you can see there are no holes on the strap, is it actually crimps underneath, buckles down. That's how you size it. And then there's no excess length visible externally. There are no minder loops. It's a very clean system for sizing. The case is lovely, slender, handsomely curved, and you can see these little recessed assembly bolts resembling the Frenched or recessed tail lights of early 1950s American hot rods. The shape is voluptuous, handsome, layered, curvaceous, reminiscent of the European high-performance roadsters of the early 1950s. And then we have a little bit more automotive imagery. We have an overrider that forms the magnifier for the date, as well as the crown structure, both on the front and the back. Is it a bullet tail light? Is it perhaps the Dagmar-style bumpers you would have seen on 1950s American cars? It's a little bit of both. And then on the dial, we have a dial that incorporates elements of Cartier design, yes, specifically the rosette guilloche at center and the radially arrayed Roman numerals, but also has a little bit of the layout of 1950s Roadster dashboard instruments such as speedometers, clocks, and tachometers. And it is a sports watch, so as you can see, it is illumined, including the hours. We have a silver satin dial, and we also have, let's get a little bit closer here, the Cartier secret signature down in the V of the Roman numeral 7. I'll flip it over and there's not much to see, but you can confirm, as I mentioned earlier, that this is a 100-meter water-resistant watch. And inside we have an ETA 2892A2 in high grade. It is a thin, fine automatic with bidirectional winding action, a 42-hour power reserve, 8 beats per second, pivots on 21 joules, and it features both hacking or stop seconds. And there is also a quick set for the date, should the watch run down or encounter irregularly dated months. Now you can see that the numerals are actually slanted, and the inboard numeral is somewhat shrunken and angled to always fit the date window. And it really is a gorgeous and subtle application of a magnifier, because you can almost forget it's there. It's so well integrated. Again, 42 hours of power reserve, automatic winding, plenty of lume, a quick-release lug system, and a modern classic model that just about everyone agrees Cartier should reissue. Reach out to tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.